Hello, my name is Siri Vorbeck. I'm the creative director EMEA of Corbis, and I'm responsible in Europe for the visual language of Corbis. We're producing commercial photography. In Europe I have two teams, one in Düsseldorf with 7 people and one in London with 2 art directors. And we're looking after around 400 photographers, active advertising photographers. And we're working with them on high-end photography to produce images for the Corbis commercial library. We try to be unique in our approach. We try to pick unique, the casting should be unique. We really think about, we have regular creative meetings where we actually look at what is going on in the advertising industry. We are working together with our sales teams. We are working together with creative intelligence, a database which is giving us information in general, what is needed, what is going on globally, and that combined actually gives us an idea what we want to produce, and from there we actually work together, art director and photographer as a team, to create shoots. And I think that makes it unique. It's different than to repeat images which are already there, and we have already millions of girls running along the beach and jumping up, and obviously if we do it, we probably pick a different type of model. We will make sure it's very good styled. We make sure that we add something visually different to the picture, and making it look different. Because nowadays, I think in these millions of images which we provide in libraries or all over the world, we need to be interesting for the client. We need to be unique, or unique is a big word, but to be different, to be very modern, very fresh, to have like a contemporary look in the images. Our task is actually to make sure that we are selling these images not today for the needs only today, but that an image can work for 5 to 10 years. It's all down to the photographer to organize the shoot, but we are helping. I mean, we are casting together with the photographer. We are checking. We're selecting the location. We are concepting the shoot. We make mood boards for the stylists. We make. We give the photographer an idea how we would like to have the light, what kind of concepts we want to work through. This is actually based then on the of the knowledge what we think is trend in anticipation what the client wants from tomorrow, plus like looking back and talking to salespeople of their current needs. The photographer is financing it completely. After he gets the contract, then we start working together as a team. So we brainstorm. I would say in my team in Europe, 50% of the images we are producing, we are actually there on the shoot. We are there, we are art directing, we are working together with the stylist, we check the makeup, we make sure everything is done, that the photographer who is investing this money is successful with this shoot. That's our task. I mean, successful for himself and for Corbis, obviously, The other percentage is actually they produce it themselves, but we guide them. We write them like a shoot list, a shoot plan. We make them a mood board. We sometimes talk to the stylist. So we actually, even though we are not on the shoot, we are virtually on the shoot. topic-wise, they want always the same. They want to have emotional images, they want images which grab you, they want to have business images, family images, about relationships, teenagers growing up, kids, everything. I mean, it's the reoccurring, but the interpretation of the images, I think, are changing, you know. Nowadays, if you show a mother with 2 kids, the mother doesn't need to be 20 and the kids 2 or 3. Nowadays you have maybe like a mother who looks even like mid-age. 10 years ago that would have been the grandmother of the 2 children. You know, small subtle things. It's not like straight in your face that you say, okay, that's completely different. Or you make a business shoot and there's a recycling box. But it doesn't need to be, you know, punch you in the face, you know, what kind of it's not a big change, it's a subtle change, which actually then makes the image very modern and very contemporary and different to what's already there. Different kind of casting, it can be a different kind of authentic styling. Nowadays I think stocky is more this over-stylized posing images, while very contemporary it looks more like a high-end documentary. We want to have people which are believable. You see more and more that, you know, people want to identify, but it's kind of difficult. They want to identify, they don't want to identify with a posing model, but on the other hand, you still need to have a model which you have to make look very real, like the pretty next door neighbor, you know. I always tell photographers to be true to themselves. I think that, you know, we have photographers who can shoot 50 to 80 images a day, and they're like, you know, the big mass producers, and they're really, really good in what they're doing. And then we have the photographers who actually, when they work for advertising, they produce 1 or 2 images per day, and you can't push this person then to produce 50, 80 images a day. So if this person then produces 25, that's fine. But if I would push this photographer to do 50 and 80, it's a pressure and it never works out because it's not authentic. So I think just believe in your strengths as a photographer and follow that up is the key to be successful at the present time.